Nobody tells you this. But feeling lost isn't a sign that something went wrong. It's a sign that something is about to go very right. You've been told that clarity is the goal, that if you're confused, stuck, or directionless, you're behind, that faithful people always know where they're going. But what if everything you've been told about feeling lost is completely backwards? What if the season that feels like your lowest point is actually the starting line of your greatest chapter? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, everything you think about being lost is about to change. You know that feeling. You wake up, and something just feels off. Not broken, not dramatic, just off, like everyone around you has a direction, a plan, a purpose, and you're just standing still, watching life move without you. You smile in public. You answer, "I'm fine." But inside, there's this quiet voice that says, "I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know where I'm going. And I don't know how much longer. I can pretend that I do." If that's you right now, don't close this, because that feeling has a name. And more importantly, it has a reason. And it's not what you think. There are 5 things happening inside you right now that nobody is talking about. 5 reasons why feeling lost is the most misunderstood experience in a person's life. And once you see them, you'll never look at this season the same way again. First reason, you're not lost. You've outgrown. The reason you feel lost isn't because you went the wrong way. It's because the old version of you no longer fits where you're standing. The path felt clear when you were chasing what others told you to want. The career, the relationship, the version of success that looked good on paper. And then one day, without warning, none of it felt like yours anymore. That's not failure. That's growth. Catching up with you. Abraham felt it too. God told him to leave his country, his people, and his father's household without even telling him where he was going first. Genesis 12 verse 1. He didn't have a map. He had a calling. And the moment he outgrew where he was, the only way forward was into the unknown. You're not lost. You're being called forward. And the discomfort you feel right now is just the old version of you letting go. Second reason, your compass is being recalibrated. When a GPS loses signal, it doesn't mean you're in the wrong place. It means the system is recalculating. Your soul works the same way. There are seasons when your internal compass goes quiet, not because it's broken, but because it's being recalibrated to a bigger destination than the one you had planned. The goals that used to excite you feel empty now. The dreams that once felt bold feel small, and you don't even know what to want anymore. Most people panic and grab the first familiar direction, even if it's wrong. They mistake movement for progress. But Proverbs 3 verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding." That verse wasn't written for people who had it all figured out. It was written for people exactly like you, standing at a crossroads, compass in hand, signal gone. The instruction isn't to find the answer faster. It's to stop trusting the noise more than the silence. The quiet you're sitting in right now is sacred. Don't fill it before the new signal arrives. Third reason, the people around you can feel the shift. Here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. When you start changing, really changing, the people closest to you will feel it before you do, and some of them won't like it. Relationships that once felt easy start to feel heavy. Conversations that used to flow feel shallow, and you find yourself pulling away from places that once felt like home. David experienced this. After Samuel anointed him king, he didn't go to the palace. He went back to the fields. His own brothers dismissed him. His own family couldn't see what God had already placed on his life. 1 Samuel 16. And yet, that separation wasn't rejection. It was redirection. You're not losing people. You're making room. The right ones will stay. The right ones will rise to meet the new version of you. And the ones who leave, they were never assigned to where you're going. Fourth reason, you're asking the wrong question. Every person who feels lost asks the same thing. What should I do next? And that's exactly why they stay stuck. Because what should I do is a question about action, and you don't have an action problem. You have an identity problem. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." God didn't say, "I have a plan for what you'll do." He said, "I know who you are." Identity first, purpose second, direction third. So stop asking what you should do next. Start asking, who am I becoming? Because when you know who you're becoming, the actions reveal themselves. The right doors open, not because you force them, but because you finally match the life that was already waiting for you. Stop chasing direction. Start chasing definition. Fifth reason, being lost is a form of courage. The most honest thing anyone can do is admit they don't know. In a world that rewards certainty and punishes confusion, choosing to sit in the unknown instead of pretending, that takes guts. Most people never feel lost because they never take risks. They never question. They never leave the comfortable version of the life they settled for. But Romans 8 verse 28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him." All things, not just the clear things, not just the comfortable things. All things, including the confusion, the silence, the seasons without answers. You feeling lost right now means you dared to want more. You stepped outside the script. You refused to keep living a life that didn't fit. That's not weakness. That's the beginning of wisdom. You're not falling apart. You're falling forward. Here's the truth. Nobody tells you the most transformative moments of your life will never feel like progress. While you're inside them, they'll feel like confusion, like stillness, like loss. Isaiah 43 verse 19 says, "See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" You might not perceive it yet, but it's already happening. The lost feeling isn't the problem. It's the portal. And if this resonated with you, make sure you subscribe, because in the next video, we're going to talk about something even deeper. Why you feel so tired, even when you did nothing wrong. Because that exhaustion you've been carrying, it's not laziness, it's not weakness, and it's definitely not your fault. And once you understand what's really behind it,